Welcome to my channel. I have been down this morning at the printing house to collect my bird year calendars. I've been waiting for them for a while because, well, long story short, the other printing house that were originally supposed to print all the calendars, I had a long dialogue with them, and they thought that because I sent them a wrong measure of the calendar, they thought that the calendar should be 4 meters long. And after waiting for that and back and forth, I think a week or two, they got the original measure. Then a week went by, 2 weeks went by, and then I went down to them and they said to me that they actually shut down. So the printing house shut down without telling me. So a month went by, and then I decided to go to another printing house and they printed it. Let's have a look. Wow. So there are 20 in here. I'm just trying to be careful with how many I print here in the beginning to see how many I sell, so I don't kind of end up with a lot of calendars. So it's A3. Just put this box over here. It is A3. There's a piece here for the wall to hang up on the wall. And I don't know if you can tell, but the front cover here is glossy. And then the rest of the pages are matte. I really like that finish. Let me just put it up here so you can maybe see. It says year calendar 23 here. Yeah, I've been working on this for about 2 months on and off. And some of you might have seen some of my Monday doodles where I explain and do some of the process, for instance, the lettering and the design of the birds. The unique thing about this calendar is that I've been drawing a bird in 2022 by observation in that particular month. So let's just see how it looks. For instance, here we have these mallards here from a place on Amager. 3 mallards freezing, they're standing on ice, I remember. And I sketched these ducks here in January from looking at the ducks last year. So every bird for each month has been drawn in that particular month. I think that was kind of funny to show the relationship between human beings and animals in that month, because they're also freezing like humans are in January and kind of cuddling in, and yeah. Go to February. We have a couple of seagulls, and these look a bit more stylized than the other mallards. I like this tension between stylization and real. March. This is one of my favorite birds, the heron. And it's sketched in a park here in Copenhagen, a big park, where this guy usually hangs out. I know some people that are scared of the heron. They think that it looks scary. And I don't know, I have never felt that feeling. I just think they're really cute. And I just love, if you ever noticed a heron, I love the way that they can kind of push out the neck. It's such a drastic change in their anatomy when they kind of push up their neck, and also when they shove it down here. I just love the curves of it, and I think it's so sweet. The fish don't like it, I guess. They think it's scary. But the heron, absolutely one of my favorite birds. I have a swallow, cliff swallow. And also, I have to tell you that I had to cheat sometimes, because this one I couldn't be able to sketch this bird in flight as detailed as this. But I did do a quick squiggle of it, and then I simply took some photo reference to do the details. Same thing with this one, because I couldn't get this close to a larch. But the field is all right. It was sitting on a flower like this. This is from some of my mini trips to Hirtshals, where I've did some workshops. Hirtshals Harbor. I don't know the word of this in English, can't really remember. I originally planned to have this online in my Buy Me a Coffee profile, but realizing that it's A3 and the wall thing here, it's a bit complicated. So instead, I got the idea from Annie Claxton, who had the idea of, why don't you make it as cards, greeting cards? So I might do that. And please let me know in the comments which birds you would like to see as a greeting card. I could maybe put up 4 of the drawings as on an A4, so you could get like 4 cards on one A4 spread, for instance. I have a pigeon here, which was also featuring in one of my Monday duels, sleeping pigeon. Another thing is that apart from the drawings, which are hand drawn of course, all the lettering is hand drawn, and also actually the squares and the numbers are all hand drawn, each and one of them. And then of course multiplicated. Once I had, the numbers from say 10 to 14, I could replicate them for the other month. But it wasn't an easy job, because October has 31 days, while other months have fewer days. So it wasn't really a puzzle, and I have to give a lot of credit to my wife, who helped me in InDesign with setting up the page. I'm terrible with InDesign. I hate the program, and when I work in it, I just feel like tearing off my skin and running around the streets and screaming, because I simply don't have the patience. Everything has to be kind of straight and aligned and all that. I'm just no good at that. So my wife is very patient with that, and she thinks it's fun. So this calendar wouldn't have come to the world if it wasn't for her help. I really owe her a big Christmas gift this year. This is the crow. I love the way they walk. I remember once reading a guy, he noticed that crows, when walking, they walk a bit like a prisoner who has these chains on his feet. So kind of the same kind of walking. I thought that was an interesting point. And the final one, was it Robin Redbreast, I think it's called in English. Also very cute bird. It's almost like a little sphere or ball with a head on it and a beak. Yeah, very cute. A bit of snow in there also, Christmas atmosphere. Yeah, so this was showing you, well, somehow a year's work summarized in these 12 or 13 pages here. And it's always a joy to see the finished result after such many efforts and so much sketching. I hope you enjoyed it, and please write in the comments which kind of birds you would like to see as a greeting card. Then I might set up some cards for you guys to print out on my Buy Me a Coffee profile. Till next time, have fun drawing.